The doppelganger is rather a class of
Ganger.
entities who visually and audibly mimic humans.
Robots. Let's play the Lancaster Leak Entity Exam. Hello and welcome to Hula New Play Short and Horror Games. Today I'm going to play a new game by Jeremy Fisher, part of the Lancaster Leak series, and I really enjoy this because the first one was alright. The second one was so cool. It was in a call center and it was funny and scary at once, which is such a rare, amazing combination. And it also was really told in a cool way because you were basically navigating your character, but watching them through like the cameras in the office of the call center, which I thought was a really smart way to actually use tank controls, but also make it make sense in this world. Yeah. Episode 3. The whistleblowers have kept their promise. Oh yeah, the concept for the Lancaster Leak series is basically that there's like hackers or whatever, and they leak tapes of weird supernatural going-ons that are basically the Lancaster leaks. Yeah. Okay, the whistleblowers have kept their promise and have leaked another tape. It seems to be some sort of training protocol used by the ERD to train their agents on not only entities, but field skills to improve their chances of survival. Warning, this game is not suitable for children or those easily disturbed. Well, I guess I'm safe, although I am easily disturbed, but I don't think by horror games. There's a lot of other stuff, though, that disturbs me easily. I'll never tell. This game contains flashing lights and images that may trigger seizures in individuals with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised. So if you don't like that, or if your body doesn't like this, or if you easily get migraine, maybe skip this one. It's fine. I still love you. I click? Yeah, I click. For best experience, adjust graphics and volume. In settings, there's no pause menu. Wear headphones and turn off the lights. No, I can't, literally. And if I'm bathed in shadows, I will look very creepy, so no. I forgot this. It sounds so nice. I love this sound. Okay. We're getting the feeling that you aren't taking us seriously. Is that the leakers or the agency? No acknowledgement of missing Valerie or the tapes we are leaking. No, it's the hackers. Probably talking to the agency, right? This time we decided to reveal something a little bit closer to home. An old screen recording of one of your training protocols. Yeah, so I'm the agency, basically. Well, or the video is for the agency. If she isn't released, maybe the next leak will show how useless your training is. Does the agent body cam footage ring a bell? Ooh. Let's, yeah, I get it with the flashing lights. ERD Entity Research Department. Login user. Do I have to... Oh, it's a me hula. Password. Not gonna, That's how they trick you. And then, you're putting in your own password and they're like, oh no, shucks. Okay, required learning modules and practice quiz. 0 out of 6 completion. Face detection, situation, that's so cool. Doppelganger detection, image recognition. Ooh, really bad at that. Audio transcription, entity 101. Comprehensive exam. Alright, let's just go from here.
Throughout ERD research there has been one constant.
What is it?
Entities who possess human characteristics are the most violent, deceptive, and are the greatest threat to public security.
Yeah, that's because humans are, right?
It is imperative that agents have the skills to not only detect potential threats but fast.
Ooh.
ERD has found the one-year agent fatality rate goes down from 34.7 per 100 to 26.2 per 100 after taking this module, and being proficient in this skill.
Oh, it's exhausting to listen to. Don't like robot voices.
Using your cursor, click on the face in the image in the allotted time. Distractions may be employed.
Oh. Did not like that one. That's okay. I know it's not. I really like they're all creepy. I really like it. Some less than others, but... Well, that's a lot of faces, though. Oh, that's a very... So it's like creepypasta thingies, right? Oh, is that the scary clowns that were... Was it 2010 or when was it? Remember that? Oh. I can't even talk because I'm getting distracted by myself. Flying baby head, that's okay. That I don't like. I was too big. That was too large of a face. I mean, she looked nice. Okay, yeah, that was noisy. Ew. How? Hey! Aww. Oh. That was pretty good. Just the last one, and that was very fast. Was the first one the Any Are You Okay thingy? It looked like they sneaked in a couple of tests of faces from creepypastas and indie horror games and stuff like that. Alright. But I like this. This is so cool. And you know what I liked about the call center one was that it was really... You could really see a huge step from the first game to the second one when it comes to overall gameplay experience, yeah. Just the visuals and the ideas, you know, just the complexity. And here as well, there's just another level to it. And I love that. Like when you can see growth with the developer. Sorry, I'm swooning because I love this. Such a fantastic idea.
This module has been created to address and rectify observed deviations from established protocols, reaffirming the essential principles that all ERD agents are expected to adhere to consistently.
What does that mean? I don't know.
Lesson 1. CERT.
CERT. Yeah. What does it mean? I don't...
CERT stands for Calmly Collect Evidence, Eliminate Threats, Run Away, and Terminate Self.
No.
Given an interaction with an entity, these are the order of actions an agent will take during escalation. First, of course, is data collection, as research remains the top priority of ERD. Second, eliminate the threat, unless such entity is on the preservation list. A dead entity can be studied, a dead agent cannot. If fighting back is futile, agents should run. If running is futile, agents should terminate themselves. Let us look at an example where an agent didn't follow the principles of CERT. In 1989, Agent Redacted was collecting data on Entity 59 Skinwalker. Suddenly cornered, Agent Redacted fired all 12 shots of his service pistol into Entity. With no bullets left, Redacted was subjected to Entity 59's wrath. Remember to search, remember to keep an extra round.
Aftermath, agent inspects missing something.
This video is another example. Think, following the values of search, what would you do?
Alright. Do not like this robot voice. I love this game, I love the concept and everything. Not a fan. I can't... You know, no hands. So there was no collecting evidence, really, was there? So the first two steps, it was basically from 0 to run.
Lesson 2. Do's and don'ts. Improvements we need in ERD.
What does it mean?
To interact with entities, if new data can be collected.
Okay.
Don't risk losing obtained data by interacting too much.
Ooh.
To help co-workers gather data. Don't become friends with co-workers.
Nah, that's impossible for me.
To terminate co-workers who leak data.
What?
Don't hesitate. Explain later.
No, I do not. That's not me.
Lesson 3. Follow mission protocol. Deviation from mission protocol endangers yourself, co-workers, and data collection. Assisting civilians is strictly forbidden, unless stated otherwise in mission protocol. Reminder, the punishment for deviation is termination.
Who wants to work in an agency like that?
In 1990, Agent Redacted was on a mission studying an entity. The entity was located at Agent Redacted's house. Agent Redacted tried and successfully saved his wife. Agent Redacted didn't follow protocol and both him and his wife were terminated.
Not actual image of agent.
This concludes the refresher. We will not remind about these topics again. See your supervisor if you have questions.
You know what this...
A multiple question quiz about these
Oh
topics will now
shit,
commence.
okay. Alright. I'm so bad at quizzes.
Begin.
I'm not good at it. An entity has killed your partner, but is no longer exhibiting hostile behavior. What should you do? Collect evidence. Correct. It is a perfect time to collect more data. Yeah. After a mission, an entity unknowingly followed you home. You have tried to shoot the entity, but your efforts are futile. You are caught in your room. What should you do? I should terminate self, right? You know what this reminds me of? Okay, before I get interrupted again by the game. Cybersecurity training at any corporation. Usually you just have to click through a PowerPoint or watch a video of like a super old recorded webinar and then you did it. But I also had one where I could actually test, like, I think it was a Google test, where you got like emails and you had to say whether this is a fake email phishing attempt or it's a real email. And that actually learned from that because you have to look at a lot of different details. So yeah, here's the thing. I love horror where horror and corporate life is combined. That's why I love Control a lot. Have enough self-respect to give yourself a painless death. I don't know if it's painless if I shoot myself in the head. But yeah, because there's something so amusing but also scary about the mundanity of evil, you know, with agencies like this, where it basically turns into corporate life, you know, where people deal with the worst things, but they're also like, oh man, Greg stole my, you know, food again from the kitchen, or oh my god, Anna, you know, microwaved the fish. And now we're stuck here with this entity. Okay, you're carrying newly discovered data about an entity. You hear your partner upstairs cries for help. You know you could probably neutralize the threat attacking your partner. What should you do? I probably have to... Oh my god, Sorry. It's fun. Collect evidence? Do not risk losing collected data. What? Okay. You have a do not interfere order on a mission studying an entity. The entity is killing civilians, one of which is your friend. You have been given a weapon strong enough to neutralize the entity. What should you do? Record your friend's death for data. Obviously, although that's not really how I would act, but I hope you know that. Also, a nice picture. Correct. Follow mission protocol. Who would want this job? Honestly, if I had friends, I would not want this job. You overhear your superior talking about a plan to leak data from ERD. You are worried that you will be in trouble for solving the issue. What should you do? Wait, what's solving the issue? Wait, I don't understand this. Do nothing that probably knows something you don't. Terminate your boss. Record the conversation and report your boss. Ask your boss to explain the conversation. See? No, don't hesitate. Every second you don't terminate is another second data could be leaked. There are no punishments. What? Failed? Study more before the examination. Oh no. Oh, no. Do I have to do it again? No. Okay. Oh, because it's learning modules, right? You can fail those and then in the exam it's all about what I learned. Okay.
Due to its emergence as one of the most common and dangerous entities, special training on doppelganger detection was created. Originally thought to be its own entity type, the doppelganger is rather a class
Ganger.
of entities who visually and audibly mimic humans.
Robots. Really not that smart.
Doppelgangers can be detected from their abnormal features. The most common attributes to look for are loose skin, missing features, and incorrect features. Further classification of doppelgangers can be made by observing the abnormal features. For example, skinwalkers always have loose skin. However, identification is covered in a different module. Using your cursor, click on the doppelganger amongst the humans.
Who could the doppelganger be?
Begin.
Doppelganger, by the way, is a German word. Yeah. So probably this. Because of the missing eye. Do we have loose? I mean, that's loose. It's normal loose skin, right? It's probably... That looks like a weird person. That also... I mean, it could be someone who only has one eye. It's, that's probably... All the ones that look a little bit like they're melting. The lady with no teeth, you could still... It happens, you know. That's just bad, you know, mask. That's also... It could be... I don't know why this game discriminates against people who could have, like, an issue with their eyes. Ooh. Probably she looks a little bit weird. Yeah, and that one. Ooh. I don't know. Those eyes, is it too dark? I don't know. Again, the dark eyes, maybe is something missing here? I don't know. Oop. This one, that would look weird. Oh no, the time is running out! Getting stressed out. Ah, okay. Whew. I'm not well under time pressure. That's not me. At work, it kind of is weirdly okay, but not in these kind of leisurely situations. Alright, doppelganger, man. I'm always... Okay, I'm so sorry for my regular viewers, you know, the, like, 6 people. I'm so sorry I have to continue talking about this, but be, as a developer, very aware about using robot voices, text-to-speech, AI stuff, because it can really yeet you out of immersion. For example, if it says doppelganger instead of doppelganger. And I'm always, but that's my opinion, and you know, I'm very loosey-goosey hippie when it comes to that. I'd rather have the developer or one of their friends do voiceover, not perfectly, than having a robot. I really rather prefer that. Because one thing is very charming, or it's even great, depending on, you know, how into it you are or your friends. And the other one is always a little bit of a, you know? Alright, image recognition. I mean, we did a lot of image recognition already.
This like training module is to practice quick reaction skills on determining if something is a friend or a foe.
Yeah, someone has not played Control.
Answer in the allotted time, else it will be marked incorrect. Begin.
What? How do I... No thread? That's a nice little teddy bear. No thread? What? There was a kid. Was it because of the bomb in the background? No thread? Thread? What? I don't know. How do we operate here? Oh, that's a thread. Also, it takes so long for the image to load. Look at this. Yeah, that's a thread. I'm sorry. That is a kinky party I don't want to be part of. No threat. It's a nice forest. I want to go there. Be alone with my thoughts. That's a threat. Like costumed, like mascots, etc. Always. No threat. That's a nice little street. Looks like The Last of Us though, so maybe it's a threat. That's a threat. Oh my god. That was also sad. It was a sad threat. No threat. That was just perfectly fine. Who doesn't want to sit there and think about life? That's a threat. Ooh. No threat. Just a nice empty... Yeah, that look. What the heck was that? What am I looking at here? What kind of pictures? No threat. That's totally fine. It's just a lot of abandoned houses. Yeah. 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 There was someone looking at me while I was in a public toilet, right? That's always a threat. No threat. So dark buildings, okay. But faces are bad. Yeah, faces are bad. That's basically it. Weird stuff with faces. That was a I don't think that was a... Oh, that... Yeah. Don't want to meet that. It's a weird little Teletubby. Teletubby that went to the raves too often. Okay, another mascot. I'm sorry I'm talking so fast, but this game is very fast, you know. I mean, you know. Is that an alien at a Jesus cross? No threat. Yep. No, that was a threat, alright. No threat. It was just a doll. I feel like I'm on the hot seat. Wow. Amazing though. Right? Impressive. And I had like a weird, boring comment for nearly everyone. This is like improvisation class. Alright, audio transcription. Okay. Ooh, that will be interesting. Although the robot voice, shit. Doppelganger, you know.
Agents must be able to accurately transcribe audio coming from unusual sources.
Like you?
Besides being able to detect incoming attacks, agents must document what entities say during encounters, as research remains the #1 priority. Type into the console what you hear, and press enter when complete.
Alright. That's fun.
Begin. Liquid brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Liquid brown jumps over the lazy dog.
Do not look behind you.
Do not look behind you. Why? What's there? Am I cheeky? Okay, sorry.
You are weak and replaceable.
What?
You are weak and replaceable.
I'm weak and replaceable. Well, that's the job market, right? Replaceable. How do you write it? Is that no? It replaceable? Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm showing my ass here. I will just. I hope that was right. I don't know.
Cloudy with a chance of rain.
Cloudy with a chance of rain. Do you know Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Really enjoy that. And the sequel is also great. Just if you like really goofy animated movies, the one's for you.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. Bop.
I don't see the sun often.
What?
I don't see the sun often.
I don't see.
I don't see the sun often.
I don't see this that often.
Don't leave me here. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me here.
Don't leave me here? Is that the right grammar? But the person sounds like they're in an agitated state, so I think I can excuse weird grammar.
Get out of my eyes.
What? Kill my eyes?
Get out of my eyes.
I don't think you can kill eyes. Kill my... Is that... No. What was it?
You're mine now, Robert. Should the kill himself.
Something about kill yourself.
You're mine now, Robert. Should the kill himself.
You might not Robert, but kill yourself. No. What?
They're listening right now.
What?
They're listening right now.
I am listening. I am? No. It's...
Why won't you play with me?
The thing is, there's this general noise that's overlaying, and then the other noise is so quiet. No, it's rather... I know, it's like it's in the back room, and I can't hear it. Maybe it's because, you know, I'm older, and so there's certain frequencies that younger people can hear better than older people, so that's probably it.
Why won't you play with me?
Like, I literally don't know what it says. Like, something I...
Why won't you play with me?
What? Why did it say that was right?
Don't you forget me.
Don't you forget me. Yeah, I could... You know, that I could understand. Ew. Yeah, no thank you.
Please come back.
Let's come back.
I'm so cold. So cold.
Put on a sweater, lady.
Jack, is that you? Jack, is that you?
Did it say Jack? Is that you? Jack, is that you? Who's Jack? I wonder if it says it's correct, even if you're not fully correct. Yeah, no. I'm lost here. Whoa. I'm a bit scared that I get, but let's put it in. So please have mercy, kill me. Ah, oh, I knew it, but it was right. It was correct, and I passed. So that's nice. I think I was right with the last one. It was definitely was like an ah. Okay, one more test exam, and then we have the final, right? Entity 101. All right. So we get to meet some new entities.
Entities are otherworldly beings that humans have been encountering for thousands of years. For once was a rare sighting, entities have begun appearing more rapidly through time. This led to the founding of the Entity Research Department.
That little graph, that says nothing. There's no X and Y
The
axis.
goal is researching entities to protect the public, but more importantly, finding utility in entities, and where they come from. The leading theory of where they come from is backdoors, yet no physical evidence has been found yet. That where you come
That
in.
S.
As an agent of ERD, you will be conducting highly confidential research missions to explore the gain of function of entities and finding their origin. This brief module will explain how entities are classified and show you the 4 entities ERD are focusing on in 1992.
Ooh, nice.
Entities are given an ID but are often given a nickname. Some entities are given a class that link them to a family of entities. Entities are classified in 3 ways: threat level, containment, and utility, each rated by 5 levels. Entity, E549. Nickname, Shadow
Oh,
People.
no.
Class, Doppelganger. Threat, Moderate. Containment, Extreme. Utility, Significant. Shadow People, or night terrors, torment their prey during night when there is low visibility, often in bedrooms, when the prey is sleeping. Paralyzing their prey during sleep, Shadow People will ominously watch from a distance. It isn't known why Shadow People choose to kill, as they will often torment the same subject for many years, but when they do, the victim isn't touched. To the civilian world, it seems the subject died in their sleep. The research goal this year is finding out how Shadow People choose their prey, and if this can be influenced. If so, E549 could be used in advanced interrogation techniques.
Super annoying.
Entity,
The
E718.
voice.
Nickname, Matronic. Class, Machine. Threat, Low. Containment, Easy. Utility, Moderate. Matronics take the form of animatronics, playful figures that appeal to children. Matronics prey on children with no known case of an adult victim. It isn't known where Matronics bring their children prey, however, they are never seen again. Matronics, although dangerous, they are easy to terminate and capture. The past 5 years, agents of ERD children have been targeted by Matronics and have taken 107 to date. The research goal this year is finding why Matronics are targeting agent children, and how to redirect their targeting. Entity, E59.
Ooh.
Nickname, Skinwalker. Class,
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger. Threat, Severe. Containment, Moderate. Utility, Significant. Skinwalkers are ancient shapeshifters, usually taking the form of animals and uncommonly humans, stealing their skin in the
Oh,
process.
yeah.
Skinwalkers are incredibly violent and when killed leave behind nothing but their body vector. Skinwalkers have a hard time replicating the natural movements of creatures they take control of. Skinwalkers can often be identified by unusual eye size or loose skin. The research goal this year is finding a systematic way to identify skinwalkers 99% of the time and finding out defensive measures that can be taken to prevent loss of possession of body. Entity, E59. Nickname, The Rake. Class, Null. Threat, Moderate. Containment, Moderate. Utility, Low. After the elimination of the Wendigo, a new creature has seemingly taken its place in the Midwest of America and southern Canada. Humanoid in shape, the Rake has varying sized limbs but usually conforms to a white pasty color skin. Rakes hunt at night and humans are their favorite prey. Rakes are susceptible to gunfire, yet are incredibly agile and thus hard to shoot. The research goal this year is finding out the cause of their resurgence and the correlation after the Wendigo eradication. Is there a point of taking out entities, if there is always a bigger fish? A brief quiz will now
alright.
begin.
Finally. That voice. So annoying. Also, it's boring.
Begin.
It's like, I was drifting away. Choose the correct entity. That looks like a rake. It's my good old boy, the Matronic. Or Miss Matronic. Shadow Pipper? Skinwalker. Although, you know, could be just someone. It's probably a rake. It's a Matronic. What should you do? Terminate? Oh, shit. Ah, too slow. What gives away that this entity is a skinwalker? I don't know. That looks like a perfectly good dog. Unusual eyes? It looked like a fine dog. Have you seen some dogs? Shadow people kill their prey after how long? 1 to 3 days? No? Shit, I don't know. I think that was when I drifted away. A Rakus approach you during a mission. All you have is a service pistol. Are you able to terminate the... no. Terminate self. Oh. Okay. You have a child, and after watching this training module, you have learned your child is at risk of abduction. You should... nothing. Alright, passed. Thank God. Well, whatever, you know. What will happen if I don't pass? Yeah, that robot voice is really getting on my nerves because it's kind of, it's so one note. So the only times when I'm really listening is when it mispronounces stuff, and then that's more annoying, you know. But it's the way it's clipping, which you don't have when you talk normally into a microphone and it's being recorded, unless you have really weird mic settings. It's not unnerving because that would fit the game, you know. It's rather annoying. Like, it's unpleasant, but not in a creepy way. It's just unpleasant. But also, because of the voice, it's like this. There's no... It's nothing. There happens nothing in the delivery, you know. So it's really boring, and I actually drifted away. And it's a shame because the text, you know, the stories and the information is super interesting. I mean, we're talking about monsters here. I love monsters. But the way that robot voice is saying it's like, you know, the lecture by the most boring professor just reading the same thing since like 20 years. So yeah, okay, now we're for the comprehensive exam. Can't wait to fail. Hope it's not too many questions though. Don't want to sit here till tomorrow.
The final exam will now begin. A mixture of content from previous modules.
It's content. It's not content. Yeah.
Begin.
Also glass houses. I know, I pronounce some things weirdly, but that's because it's face, I guess. Oh, so I have to do different stuff. I don't know. It's just this? No?
Did you check the latch?
Did you check the latch? Did you check the latch? Sorry, I don't know why I said it like it's like, it's cool, you know. Okay, and then she has a threatening appearance. Collect evidence? No, run away. No, what? What? Yeah, threat. What? There was someone in the stairs. Did you not see that?
Yeah, the one on the right, right?
Yeah, the one on the right, right? There was someone on the stairs. You have encountered Metronic during mission. Are you in danger? Yes. What is going on here? I did not listen, apparently. I'm really bad at this. Okay, so I failed my exam. I'll terminate your... Oh, okay, we're switching gears now. Alright. It's a threat. I'm sorry, Mickey Mouse. You know. Choose the correct entity. That looks like shadow people. Your coworker you consider a good friend seems to be infected by something. You want to save him, but know it's your duty to put him down. This is an example of which principle we keep having to remind agents of. Keep collecting data. Data leakers are determined to not befriend coworkers.
Are you serious?
Are you serious? Okay. Face. Face. Weird face. Well, the others were also weird. What? No threat. The other one had an entity though. That's a ew. I mean, it's just the skin of the face. A group of entities have kidnapped children. Your mission control is only to observe from a distance. What should you do? Observe. I mean, obviously, it said so even in the question thingy. That's a rake. Man, how many rakes? It's a lot of rakes and shadow people. Let's probably... No skinwalker? Face. This looked normal. Just like... Threat. Face. This is me during exams, just shouting the answers. I failed. You're not fit to be an agent. You will be terminated. 21 of 27. That was pretty amazing. Well, it was at least in Hula Noob. Yes. What about it? Stop watching before they find you. No, that's fine. That is okay. They can find me. Have you read the news lately? It's fine if they find me. Jeremy, great job. Great job. Loved it. A fantastic continuation of the series. That were voice actors? Oh, so you had people? No, I don't. You had people doing voiceovers. Why did you not use them? Why not? Do it. Do it. Do it. If you have people who will do this for you, then please ask them to do the whole thing. Consider joining the Discord or newsletter to know the release of the next game that returns to first-person found footage. Ooh, interesting! Returning back to the first game. I think the first game was first-person. To be announced. Yeah, Jeremy, please, if you have people who will do this, to do the voiceovers, you know, ask them if they could do the whole script, because honestly, the robot voice I would use sparingly, you know, both also for accessibility reasons, because honestly, you really need to concentrate quite hard to understand it, and I think especially people who are not that well versed in English, and I don't sound like it, but I'm quite well versed in English. I'm pretty good with it, so I can go into the flow and understand it. But I think quite a few people will have problems, especially since a lot of the text does not have like subtitles, so you can read it, you don't see it on the screen, so it might be difficult to actually understand what's being said by the robot. But also, as I said, people will always do it better. There will always be more charm to it, especially for indie horror games. I mean, come on, you know? And maybe you even find among the many people that supported here with voice acting, you'll find someone who's so good that you can just collaborate and be a dream team. I mean, that's, you know, the dream team. But other than that, so yeah, robot voice, annoying, obviously, I said it a lot. I really enjoyed this. So first of all, I played quite a few games like this, because it's kind of a trend. It has been a trend. It has been recently. So before the big backroom trend, actually these are not really people, you know, here's the test to decide whether it's a person or not. I played, I think, 2 or 3 games like this. But I love that this was a lot more complex, you know, and it built up on the first games. So it's a slow world building that really makes sense. It's fun to explore. I really enjoy. Every single game is a different game, is a different style. It's kind of elaborating on the previous setup. So it's really fun to play all 3 games because it's not the same over and over again. Which there are quite a few developers that basically do the same game over and over again. And it's, personally, I think it's fine if you stick with the style. But sometimes developers really, they do the same game. You know, and then it's just like, well, okay, it's not that exciting the second, third, fourth time around. And here you can really see that Jeremy, at least in my opinion, Jeremy really thought about how to expand on the world of the Lancaster Leaks and also kind of continue the story, which is so fun. It's like, you know, the X-Files, where you had like this ongoing story between the bottle episodes, although personally I have to say, but that just goes for the X-Files, not for the Lancaster Leaks. I did not enjoy the Alien storyline. I enjoyed all the bottle episodes. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I really love it that you have those single, so you can play it, you know, out of order and you still get the whole gist of it. But if you play it in order, or if you've played one of the other games previously, you're kind of in the know and you're like, ooh, it's the hackers again, you know. And it's so fun to kind of get into this and to slowly uncover more about the RD and the leakers as well. So it's really fun, and I can't wait. I will probably subscribe to the newsletter. Can't wait for the next one. Yeah. What did you think, dear viewers? How did you like it? What tests would you have aced? And what would you have completely failed? And also, what would be the scariest to you? So we have the Skinwalker, the Rake, the Metronic. What's the fourth one? The Shadow People. I have to say, from the concept, I really do enjoy the Skinwalkers. Especially the image we saw with the deer and the head, because that's kind of amazing. The Rake is like... it's too close to like the pale alien thingy. Not that I wouldn't be scared shitless if I would meet something like this in real life, but just in comparison to the four, I think the Skinwalker is the scariest to me. Shadow People, it is kind of a fear of me, you know, to lie in bed and have something be in my room, but usually would be more scared if it were a person, like a real person. So Shadow People, I would, you know, I mean, of course, in this logic here, they kill you. In my logic, they're just standing there and acting weird, so that's fine. But yeah, Skinwalker, it's probably mine. How about you? Also, if you're new to this channel, you know, I play a lot of indie horror games, and if you enjoyed that with a very annoying attitude throughout, feel free to subscribe. And I promise y'all, I wouldn't set you up for failure. I think 21 out of 27, that's perfectly, that's not a good mark, you know. I will not be giving the speech at the end of the year, but I will pull through in pretty much all other, you know, schools or what have you. So I would totally, if I would do this test, you know, 21, I mean, that's not even a cutoff point for failure. It's far from the cutoff point. So, you know, subscribe. Anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful day. And maybe see you next time. Bye. This is my self-recorded outro song so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.